running. We gon' keep it cool on a later note. Get your money, ride your way, boy. How you stay afloat? Shorty, come here, okay, park it. Let me whisper in your ear, woo, let me start it. Few minutes later, now we departing. Run my dick in a whip party, really getting started. Hold up, shorty, come here, okay, park it. Let me whisper in your ear, woo, let me start it. The way I'm moving you, mind stay like Hannibal. Imagine what I do to you. Act like the Red said, when we coming through. My team only big old winners like the Lakers do. Magic and Kobe, I never will you be a king like James, because I'm you far from worthy. I'm sharing on my guests like Christmas Day early. I be married, my talent so pure like the womb of Mary. Wake up every morning, see my only and only. The shit scary. You shit feel me like some bitch. If you talk such a double get it through. So just know for them souls, wait how much it cost you. If I had to live this life again, but I can't, man, fuck it, let this life begin. What I tell them, my time, 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 like some bitch. If you talk hey, so be great and be hated, look, or be average and negated. I'ma be #1, no signs of fading. Made my own path, boy, fuck that patiently waiting, young boy. But I'm all about my grind.
So, who is Reasons?
Reasons, I'm pretty much just a vessel for anything creative. I feel like I'm an inspiration. That's why I call myself Reasons, because when you think about reasons, reasons are solutions. Reasons are things that give you purpose. I feel like that's what I do. I feel like that's what my music do. I feel like anything I attach my brand or myself to is a purpose, is a reason. It's there to inspire somebody to do something that they want to do or something they didn't think they could do, because it takes that one person that has a story to share with somebody else with a similar background for them to feel like they can do it, you know?
So when did you start rapping and branding yourself?
Really, honestly, I've been rapping since I was 3. I was rapping before I did anything else, but it wasn't really rap. It was more like poetry type things, like reciting stuff, and then it kind of just carried on with me. You know, you pick things up as a child. So then, like, when I was younger, I was part of, like, different rap groups. Me and my friends would rap on the bus, battle rap and things like that, on our way to school in New York. But it's just, like, it's crazy because, like, things develop, and it's times where it's like, I'd be like, nah, I don't want to do it. But it never leaves, because, like, music is the one thing that allows me to express myself freely, because it's hard for me to feel vulnerable with people.
So you talked about how you and your friends will be, you know, rapping on the bus, like that's part of your background. Like, is there something in particular, you know, from your, you know, your background that brought you to the music?
Really, I just knew I had it at a young age. I remember being like 9, and when I was a part of a rap group, it was actually a gospel rap group. That's the crazy thing. I was a gospel rap group, but I was like 9, 11, like from 9 to 11, I was the young person in the group, but I was writing all my, like, people in the group, I was writing their raps too, you feel me? So it'd be like, daggone, this young nigga, he writing our raps and shit. Like, I just always had that knack to piece things together, you know?
Right. So is there anybody in particular that, you know, drives you, that you're doing this for?
Honestly, it's my son, it's my family, my grandmother especially, like, people that just believe in me, because I know that that's another reason why my name is Reasons, because there's a lot of reasons why I do what I do. It's not just me. Like, when I feel like when I wake up every morning, I'm not just waking up for me. I'm waking up for the people that's not here. Like, I lost my teammate to Maine. I lost somebody that I was mentoring, Mike. So it's just like, Mike was young. Both of them was fairly young, but Mike was just graduated high school and now he gone. And then, you know, I got 3 sisters and then I got 2 sons. So it's like, I gotta make sure they eat, you see what I'm saying? Like, they shouldn't have to go through what I went through. Not saying that my life was so hard, you know, but I did have points where I struggled because of me trying to find myself and clashes I had with different people, bridges I might have burned. You know, whether right or wrong, life happened. And I had to overcome it. And I don't feel like my son should have to go through that.
All right, so What would you say your style of music is?
I'm really just I don't really put myself in a box. I'm really just inspiration. That's what I am. I'm just a vessel for anything that inspires.
Right.
So when we talk about music, I'm really like I compare my music to people like Fab, Dave East, anybody that can make things catchy but tell a story at the same time and still be swag. Cause I like style. You see what I'm saying? I got my own clothing line, Loose Sway, so I try to incorporate that in my rap as well. But I'm really just anything that inspires.
So, is there a particular meaning behind your music? It's just your background, your family, who you doing it for?
Yeah, I mean they pretty much define me as a person. You see what I'm saying? My reasons for doing what I do define me. So when you look at me, I want to be a representation of everybody that supports me and what I'm doing. So yeah, that's really just that's my meaning. You see what I'm saying? I'm not really doing it because I'm like really setting out to be a. I'm not really setting out to be a rapper or like this colossal guy. Like I'm really just being myself and sharing my talent, sharing my story, trying to inspire others. You know?
So, what's your favorite part about being, in this type of business and the process?
My favorite part probably just be the creative side of it. Because I'm a creator. Like I feel like this whole thing, the whole process of writing a rap, conveying your story on a beat and then recording it, you know what I'm saying? Like how we be in the sessions, I'm sitting there, I'm telling the engineer how I want this to sound, how I want the ad-lib to go, like, you see what I'm saying? Because it's really just it's like you giving life to something, you see what I'm saying? And when you give life to something, it's helping somebody else get through, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, I might not be able to talk to you one-on-one like we talking right now, or talk to you face-to-face or call you on the phone, but you could listen to my music and feel like we had a conversation. So that's my favorite part, being able to create that bridge between me and people that listen to my music.
And what would you say would be your least favorite?
Probably just making myself vulnerable in those moments, because like I said earlier, I don't like doing that, but I do know that this is bigger than me, you see what I'm saying? So me having to go back to feelings that I suppressed, like me losing my friend Tamaine and, things I feel about that, and losing Mike and losing other friends in the same year, as well as like being far away from my son and talking about that and things of that nature, things that trouble me nightly, reason why I don't sleep, you see what I'm saying? Having to express that and have to talk about it, that just brings the vivid memories to my mind. So that's probably the hardest part, because now I'm probably not going to go to sleep, but it needs to be done.
So, do you ever get nervous when you perform?
Honestly, nah, because, I'm nervous before, like maybe like on the way there, but I always do the same thing, like I do this little thing on my hands or something like that, and then I pray, and I go on stage, I don't even feel like myself, honestly, like, it's like I go on stage, I'm on a cloud, and then I come back to earth and everybody's like, you did a good job. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't remember what happened.
What would you say would be your favorite experience, since you've been doing your music?
Favorite experience? Probably like when I was with my old group and we was just touring. Like, we set up our own tour, because I strongly believe in being your own boss, setting your own rules, getting your own money, booking your own shows. And we went on like a 9-city tour. Like, we was out. We even went to Wisconsin. Like, that's a 13-hour drive. You know what I'm saying? Just to do those type of things. And people listening to your music like, yo, that's hot. You see what I'm saying? And just to get the respect that I'm getting from my bars, because a lot of people know me as playing basketball and being a clothing designer, which I do those as well. And that's why I don't label myself as a rapper. Like, I'm an artist. I'm a creator. I'm me. So I'm saying, like, don't confine me to a box or any type of adjective. Just call me Reasons. I'm me, period.
So what advice would you have for someone wanting to follow in your footsteps?
I wouldn't even say following my footsteps. Just take the road, let's travel. You see what I'm saying? Like, I took a road, you take your own road. You see what I'm saying? And go, like, don't be hesitant. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta fail. Like, I failed a lot. I failed a lot to get to where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, Rob, he's so successful. No, like, I failed a lot to get here. Like, I failed so much to get to where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? I still have a lot more failures to go. And that's so crazy because I actually look forward to my failures because they help me grow for the next level of success that I'm going to reach.
Okay. So, moving on, do you have anything to say about your mixtape?
It's called Lone Fish, and I call it that just because, like, I'm in a stage of my life where I feel alone. And when you think about the ocean or any body of water, like, fishes usually swim in packs. Like, they swim with, like, them. They swim with people like themselves, with fishes like themselves. You see what I'm saying? They swim in packs, but I just feel like I'm that one fish that's just trying to find the pack he belongs to, or he just by himself in his own lane doing his own thing in his own body of water. So that's why I called it Lone Fish. The release date, undecided, but I definitely got the single, She Know the Difference, coming out soon. Just working out the logistics with that, but I definitely got a mixture of showing my personality along with giving some background on why I act the way I act.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Anybody follow me on Instagram, Reasons Brown. If you want any clothing, looseweightclothing.com. Follow us on the gram as well. Anything you want, Reasons Brown, I'm there. Loose Weight forever, you heard?